Hello everyone, it's time for another Battlefield 3 loadout, and today we're going to take a look at another real-life armed forces with this episode featuring the SAS. We're going to be using the support kit in Battlefield 3 for this loadout, just so we can equip the C4 later on in the gadget setup. It's just a shame that the C4 isn't available as an engineer choice, seeing as the engineer character model for the Russians has the whole gas mask appearance that the SAS is famous for. So let's get started with this loadout and take a look at the weapons and accessories we're going to use to play as the Special Air Service. I was going to do this loadout way back in the early days of this Battlefield 3 loadout series, and I was going to use the G53 with it being pretty similar to the MP5, but then the close quarters map pack was announced, and the M5K was one of the new weapons that was going to be released with that new DLC. The MP5 is the weapon that's most associated with the SAS, so it made sense to hold back until we actually had an MP5 in game to use. And the variant we've got available in game is the M5K, which is used by the SAS while working on undercover missions, as well as for close protection and bodyguarding duties. Otherwise we'd probably see the full-size MP5A3, which was seen used by the SAS way back during the storming of the Iranian embassy. So let's take a look at the accessory configuration we're going to use to represent the SAS with our M5K in game. The MP5s in real life would probably be used in their standard configuration, but in game we can play around with the attachments just to tailor this class to a more stereotypical SAS loadout. So first up, you never really see any optics attached to the MP5s, it's just the plain iron sights used in real life, and in the game we don't really need any of the optics since the M5K is used primarily at close quarters. For the primary accessory though, we can go with the tactical light, which relates well to the tactics used by the SAS when storming into any hostage situation. It's reported that the SAS will ditch the lights and lead with flashbang grenades to disorient the terrorists, so the tactical light is just going to help identify the hostages from the terrorists in those dark environments. Then finally we'll go with the suppressor, which relates well to the SD variant of the MP5 used by the SAS, which has an integrated silencer. The MP5 SD would be the variant of the MP5 used when dealing with any sentries or threats that need to be neutralised quietly. But in game we've got the option of equipping a suppressor directly to our MP5K, which is going to completely ruin the weapon's long range performance, but at least it will give us that little stealth advantage and allow us to stay alive by being undetected on the minimap. So moving on, let's take a look at the gadgets and specializations we're going to use as part of our Special Air Service loadout. Because we're using the support kit, we're stuck with the ammo box, but at least this is going to stop us from running out of ammunition with the MP5's low overall ammo loadout. And second up for gadget number 2, the reason we've gone for the support kit is in order to equip the C4, which relates well to the breaching gear used by the SAS when tackling any terrorist stronghold. Self-adhesive frame charges will be used to penetrate doors and windows, so in game we can relate to this with the C4 with it being a detonatable explosive. So we can use it in game not only to take out vehicles but also to breach walls in order to access rooms and buildings to take out terrorist campers. Out of all the specializations, the Flak Jacket seems to be the best fit, since the SAS are well equipped with various flame retardant and bulletproof armour. So the Flak specialization in game is just going to give us that 15% reduction in damage from explosives. Then the SAS are most famous for their all black appearance with their nickname the Boys in Black, so it makes sense to equip the Spec Ops camo to give our soldier that completely blacked out appearance. So that's about it for the SAS class for Battlefield 3. Give this class a try and have some fun in game with it. This is a great class to eliminate those hostile terrorist campers, since you can use the suppressed M5K and the suppressed G17 to sneak around the back and flank the campers before breaching the walls with the C4 and taking them out with a fast assault on their position. So if you like the sound of this class or just enjoyed my video, please drop me a thumbs up down below just to help spread the word and share the video with your friends. Don't forget you can watch back any of the previous episodes you might have missed from this Battlefield 3 loadout series by checking out the link to the playlist down in the description. Otherwise, thanks very much for watching, I'll catch you all later.